Good evening. Welcome to the shadows unveiled of witchcraft, or witches and midnight margaritas.
Yes.
If you've made your way to the dark side of the internet here, welcome.
Welcome.
We're only going to do our dark magic spells here. You can choose to do them or not, but I'm assuming if you are here, you're looking for stuff. I'm also assuming if you're here, you know how to protect yourself.
Yes.
So we're going to dispense with doing a circle and protecting yourself. We're going to jump right on in. Tonight, we're going to make a nightmare jar. And a nightmare jar is for you to put someone in there to give them nightmares.
That's right. That's what it's for.
But I am going to say this is for entertainment purposes only. So the first thing you're going to want to get is a jar, obviously. And you're going to need some sort of water in there. You can use any kind of water. It would be best if it was storm water or war water. Anything like that. If you want to use vinegar, that's fine. You need a liquid, right? So
Vinegar works too.
yeah, vinegar's good. We're basically going to be submersing somebody into nightmares.
Yeah.
It's just a good time. Yeah. So
First and foremost, we have a little poppet here that we made. It's just a little clay guy.
if you know much about poppet magic, you can make poppets out of anything.
Yeah.
It's best if you have a piece of them in there, their DNA somewhere.
Yeah.
But
Preferably.
if you can't get that, that's okay too.
Write their name on the back.
You could even put a picture of them in here. It's them, and you know it's them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to look at our notes. All right. So before we put the poppet in, we want to get this mixed up.
Yeah.
So right now we've got some water that was collected at a storm. So we're going to put in some black salt. Salt is always grounding, but black salt just adds that extra little bit of darkness to this nightmare that we're putting them into. When we make black salt, we usually use charcoal briquettes.
Yeah.
So ours comes out rather clumpy, but really black. And you can see it's quite black here. I'll put it up there. You can see a few of the little chunks. They'll dissolve as we go along. With our poppet, are you going to stab it?
Yeah.
Or you don't have to stab it.
You don't have to.
We just like to.
Yeah.
Because why not?
And we're putting in coffin nails anyway. So.
Yeah. What you want to do in this nightmare is you want to make them as uncomfortable as possible, right? So we have some coffin nails, which are fun to play with. We make our own, and you can check out our YouTube. We have a video on how to make coffin nails. So she's going to go on ahead and
just stab this guy.
Stab them up. You could even leave them right in them.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, because why not?
Maybe a
Make them
couple.
uncomfortable. You can crucify them if you want to. That's another spell we do.
There. One in his leg, in his belly, one in his head.
Yeah, put it up there so they can see.
And this is what we've done.
Yeah.
Just stab them up.
Yep. Then plop them in the drink. And you can say whatever you want, because if you're choosing to do this to someone, I'm going to assume they deserve it. So just be like, you deserve this. Your actions brought you here. And you want to put that on them, that their actions are what brought them here.
Exactly.
So the next thing we're going to add is hot pepper flakes, red pepper flakes. Red pepper flakes are a component of flying devil oil. And basically you want to create some sort of nightmare hellscape. You could invite hellhounds to go on in there. We've done that.
Yeah, we have. Made hellhound poppets.
Yeah, made hellhound poppets. The next thing we're going to put in is lavender. And lavender, because it relaxes you and puts you to sleep. It's like a sleep
aid.
A sleep aid. So, nightmares.
Yeah, so
right?
we want them to be sleeping because they're going to have nightmares. So
yeah, for sure.
I have this open somewhere. Why not?
We'll just sit here watching you struggle for a minute.
Okay, there we go. Sorry.
Yeah. And there's no exact measurement, guys. Measure with your heart.
Yeah.
You know, And if
You
you,
want them to sleep logs?
yeah,
Put a little extra in.
yeah, and you wanna use what you have, okay? If you don't have lavender, that's okay. Go buy some chamomile tea and throw the tea bag in
Maybe
there.
you have lavender oil.
Yeah, you use what you can. And that's what it's about. Use what you can. We would also put nails, pins, tacks, anything in there, but
Which we already did.
yeah, we already stabbed them with coffin nails. So we're gonna put sulfur in there. Sulfur because of hellscape, demonic energy, things like that. We want you to have a real freaking nightmare here. Bet this jar smells fresh.
Yeah.
The next thing that we're gonna add is crossroads dirt. So crossroads dirt you get from anywhere two roads cross each other. It can be gravel, it can be sand, whatever happens to be there. Crossroads is quite often where demons make deals in lore. So,
Oops, sorry.
yeah, that's you want. That's
That is not
you
what
want
I meant to
to.
do.
So crossroads dirt is something you want to get in on there. If you can have graveyard dirt, you can use that as well, graveyard or cemetery dirt. But with creating a nightmare, it's good to have demonic things.
Yeah, and that's where the
Yeah.
demons are.
Yeah.
Right.
Then we're going to throw some cinnamon in there. Cinnamon always to amplify your spells and make them work faster. Now, because this is a clay poppet in this liquid, it's going to turn to mud.
Yeah,
You know?
it'll dissolve.
Yeah, yeah. And then the last but not least is mandrake. Now look, we're only using mandrake because we have it and it's poisonous. If you don't have it, find something poisonous to put in there. Because we're not trying to kill anybody, because
Just making them
that's wrong.
uncomfortable.
We're just making them have nightmares, right? And then we're going to close this up, shake it around, and burn a black candle on it to charge it. Now, this is something that you're going to want to keep with you, not on your person 24/7, but I mean in a dark corner of a closet. And you're going to want to take that out on a regular basis and talk to the person that's in there. And you're going to tell them, you're going to put their actions on them, saying, you brought this on yourself. You made me do it. You're totally gaslighting them, by the way. But like, I'm not going to question the reason that, what are you looking for?
My black candle.
Oh, I don't know. We're not going to question the reason that you choose to do things like this because it's not our business. We're just here telling you what works. Having a nightmare jar works. It's really great. And you can watch them slowly kind of be more and more uncomfortable. For entertainment purposes, of course.
I'm gonna light this and just put a little bit of wax here on the.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea to do this and seal it all around. Oh, to seal it all around there, especially with black wax. And just say what you want to say to them.
Yeah.
You can feed nightmares into it too. Like you can say things like, let's pretend this guy's name is Fernando. Be like, you know, Fernando, you brought this on yourself. So tonight, I really hope that the hellhounds come and get you. I hope all night long they are chasing you through purgatory and always just nipping at you while you run in your dreams. Nightmare jars. Fun.
Then you just let that burn all the way down.
Yeah.
And the wax will melt onto the lid.
Yeah, so you're going to want to stay with it. These candles take almost an hour to burn down. So, you know, it's not really a set and forget thing. You want to make sure that you're present with it because, you know, safety first.
Exactly.
But that's a nightmare,
That's a nightmare
jar.
Just give her a shake every day.
Yeah. And if you want, and this is always my recommendation, is when you're doing something like this, leave it out for them. Because people change, you know what I mean? So if you put someone in here, like I said, always put it on them. You brought this on yourself. And you can say, if you change your behavior, if you pay me off, or, you know, whatever it is, I don't even care, then I'll stop this. You don't have to tell them this personally, by the way.
No, you
they
don't have to
shouldn't
tell
know
them.
that you're doing this,
No,
right? And when you want to end the spell, just say it's done and dump this stuff down the toilet. Get rid of everything
and
else.
it's done.
Yeah, get rid of it. But if you want to keep it going for a day, for a year, okay, this is all you have to do. Shake it around and tell them you brought this on yourself. You did this, your actions. When you did this, you caused me to have to do this. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Because you're in control. And quite often we have to take our control back. Everybody has been under someone's thumb somewhere.
Yeah,
and
that's absolutely true.
Sometimes it's too much. And if we can fight back on the mystical realm,
that's what we do.
Then that's what we do. So we're going to continue on doing our dark magic spells over here. And we really hope you enjoyed it. Let us know if there's anything else you'd like to see. We're going to post at least weekly, probably more. We got a lot of black stuff going on. We're not good people.
No, we're not.
We're not. No, we are. And like,
we are.
Who's to judge?
Yeah.
We're all just taking back our power. And this is something you can do. But like I said, leave it out. Just tell them, oh, if you stop being a piece of shit, I guess you can sleep again.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Don't tell them, but tell the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And then just liquidate it if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
At any point in time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, hope you enjoyed Dark Magic 101 over here at Shadows Unveiled. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Have a good night.